Hi everybody, thanks for joining me for another tutorial in Melinda's Rubber Room. I am Melinda Pierce and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here today to show you how to make this card. I just did this card for my Wednesday Zoom class. We meet from 10 o'clock in the morning to noon Pacific time, and I show you how to make the featured card, and that's what this card was today. It's a great way to use up Designer Series paper, and it's a really quick and easy card to do. So I'm going to point you down to my work surface and show you how to do it. Alrighty, so my original card was done with I think it's called Euro Peach Designer Series paper in the main catalog, Stampin' Up! Catalog. And the Designer Series paper is actually the main part of the card. And then it just has a single piece of cardstock as to give it a little bit more weight to the card. So I'm going to use a different Designer Series paper called In Good Taste, also in the main catalog. So you're going to start with a piece of Designer Series paper that measures 5 1/4 by 10. So that's this piece here. And then I scored it at 4 inches, 5 inches, and 6 inches. And you just do a valley fold, mountain fold, and a valley fold. So it looks like a W when you're done. So again, this is 5 1/2 or 5 1/4 by 10, scored at 4, 5, and 6. Valley, mountain, valley, fold, and it creates like a W. Okay, so once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and put glue right down here in this little seam. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Maybe not with that glue. Okay, oh, there we go. Just took a little coaxing there. Okay, so I'm just going to take that fold and glue it right together, like so. And then you'll see that when you open it up, you'll see both sides of the Designer Series paper. That's one of the things that I love about this card. Stampin' Up! Does such a wonderful job with having beautiful Designer Series paper that has designs on both sides of the paper. And a lot of times you don't want to forego seeing both sides, so this is a great way to see both sides of that beautiful Designer Series paper. So now we're just going to go ahead and glue that card piece that we just made onto our cardstock that measures 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. And you're just going to attach that with a little bit of a seam all the way around, a little bit of a border so you can see that gray cardstock underneath it, and that will be how it opens. And then all you need to do is take a piece of white cardstock that measures 5 inches by 3 3/4. That's what this is here. On this one I took 1 inch strips, cut it, I'm sorry, it's a half-inch strip, I think. Yeah, half-inch strip cut at 3 3/4 by 1/2 inch. And I just put that on the top and the bottom. So I could have actually used the other side of the paper, this side here, but it didn't stand out very well against the white. So I went ahead and used the same side as what's on the inside of my card. And I'm just going to take that and adhere it to the inside. This would be where you do your writing on your card. If you want to stamp your images on the white piece before you adhere it to the inside of your card, you can certainly do that. That way, if you do make a little mistake, you can always turn the paper around and stamp it over again. All right, so now it's just a matter of decorating it. So here I have a little greeting that says hello. I'm going to raise that up with dimensionals. Now on my original one, you can see I had a mat going around it, and then I stamped my greeting on a white piece of a die cut. And those die cuts were from the Tasteful Labels die cuts, as is the one that I'm using today. I'm just going to put a little hello on my card. Then I'm going to sprinkle these little flowers around. These flowers were from the Artistically Inked stamp set. I love these little flowers. And these little flowers here, they do have dies to go with them. So you can cut the flowers out and all the little leaves, and even the 3 little flowers that I used that has a little die cut as well. So I'm just going to go about and adhere these flowers on. I'm not going to raise them up anymore. It already has the raise of the greeting on there. So I think that will do fine. And then I think I'm going to put some of these little ones at the top. Maybe cover up with that little over stamp that I have there. There's lots of ways to fix little mistakes on your cards, either by adding embellishments or putting a stamp right on top. Nobody can even tell that underneath there is a little boo-boo. Let's see, I'm going to put one more little flower right there. I'm going to add some greenery on there too. Just like that. So there's the front of my card. And then on the inside, I'm just going to add a few more flowers right on this little seam that we created with our fold. Make sure you don't put glue on this side of the flower or whatever your embellishment is. You don't want to adhere your card shut. Okay, so there's that one flower. I'm going to add some more green on there. Like so. Maybe one more flower down here with this little greenery. That'll look nice and friendly. You really can use this for any occasion, any type decorations that you put on here. Just make sure that they're not too bulky. This is going to be the inside of your card, so you don't want it to get too bulky when you close it. Okay, and then I cut out some extra of these little flowers. I think I'm just going to sprinkle those on the inside of my, where my writing is going to go. Just add a few little leaves. I like to put my flowers in groupings of 3 when they're little like this. So I'm going to add another little one. Let's see, right there. Alrighty, so that is my quick and simple little card. Hope you enjoyed that little tutorial. It's a great way to use your designer series paper and to be able to see both sides of it. On this one here, I just used the designer series paper and fussy cut the little flowers and the leaves. So I didn't even use dies for that one. You can see how I used that designer series paper that way. And then on the inside as well, just fussy cut the little flowers and embellished it. And this one I put the designer series paper just a little bit wider down at the bottom of the card. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Just remember, you can find me on my Facebook page at Melinda's Rubber Room. You can find all the latest information on my Zoom classes there. I do normally meet on Wednesdays. Next week will be an exception. I won't be in town. But I hope you can join us for my Zoom sessions, and come join me over on my Facebook page. Stampin' Up! Is announcing the retirement list today. So the items that are in the main catalog that will be retiring will be listed today, and some items will be on sale. So make sure you check those out. You can find those all on my online store at www.melindapierce.stampinup.net. All right. Hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.